Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Fadhila Alya Herdianty and I'm from Education Office Administrations. In this video, I would like to tell my report of field work practices. And on my internship, I'm doing it on National Single Window Institution is a part of Ministry of Finance, and I've been placed in secretariat divisions. So, chapter 1, I would like to tell about background internship. So, from the background internship, fieldwork practices are carried out of skill development of academic skill, soft skill, and professionalism for students with aim of training and preparing students enter the world of work. So, I would like to tell about, uh, about my company that I've been internship in. Uh, and so I was doing my internship at National Single Institution and National Single Institution placed in Cempaka Putih and Central Jakarta. There is a number form of National Single. And if you want to know about National Single, you can go to website on www.ensw.go.id, and this company uh, is a type of ministry company. Okay, so for the next is about activity staff. So I was prepared in this February, and the internship begins from March to May, and I'm making this report of my internship in May to June. I would like to tell you about overview of the institutions. So this is the history of single window national institutions. The formation of National Single Window Institution is listed in Presidential Regulation Number 44 of 2018 concerning Indonesian National Single Window. The Indonesian National Single Window System, hereinafter abbreviated as INSW, is an electric system that integrates system and or information relating to the process of handling customs documents, quarantine documents, licensing documents, port or airport documents, and other documents related to export and import. And basically, National Single Window is an organization unit of a Ministry of Finance, which has the task of implementing Indonesia National Single Window System Management. Okay, so for the next is vision and mission of the company. I would like to tell about the vision of this company first. The vision of this company is become the prime mover for the efficiency of public service through the implementation and management of an integrated electronic system in the field of export and import in order to increase national competitiveness. And next, for the mission of this company is achieving a high level of state income through excellent service and effective supervision and law enforcement, and developing digital-based core business process and managing human resources that are adaptive according to technological advances. Okay, so for the organization structures, are been placed on secretariat divisions, and in secretariat divisions I was placed in subsection of household and administrations. Okay, so for LNSW general activities is LNSW is an organizational unit of Ministry of Finance, which has the task of carrying out NSW management and implementation of SE and SW in handling customs documents, quarantine documents, licensing documents, port or airport documents, and other documents which has related to export and import. Okay, now we're moving to implementation of internship. The planning, finance, and household sections consist of several subsections, namely planning, management area subdivisions, finance subdivisions, and household and administration subdivisions. And in this internship, I've been placed and the household and administration sufficient. During my internship, implementation of work related to coursework as report management, correspondence, and office automations. Okay. Number one is field report management. Work implementation. Here, practitioners are given the task of tidying up documents or files in the form of entry letters, office note, activities report letters at the Directorate of Business Process Efficiency. Next, the step taken by the practitioner in archiving the files. First is create an archive guide based on the alphabetic system of document or file classification codes listed on the spreadsheet. And second, uh, place the archive guide that has been made based on the alphabetical system in this file cabinet. And number three, arrange documents or file based on archive guides in the filing cabinet. And for the last, the practitioner also carry out activities to dig up inactive archives which will be destroyed. So for the number two is field correspondence. Okay, so for the work implementation on field correspondence, I've been making GIST or minute of an hour, and I'm making minutes of archive instructions. So a document in the form of an official record of an event or statement that applies in the eyes of the law. And this letter is related to this receipt of inactive archive from the Directorate of Business Process Efficiency, the, the Directorate of Information Technology, the Directorate of Quality Assurance to the Secretariat, which will then followed by an archive destructions activities. And for the number three, I was make an official note to practitioner were asked to make a letter regarding the official vehicle emissions test. And for number four, I've been making archive audit work plan. It was Ministry Annual Financial Plan documents arranged according to the budget sections. So in these activities, the practitioner is asked to help prepare the archive audit work plan letter for supervision at the Secretariat, Directorate of Business Process Efficiency, Directorate of Quality Assurance, and Directorate of Information Technology. So for work implementation number three is field automations office. Okay, so number one is LNSY employee attendance recapitulations. Practitioners totals the attendance information mapped by LNSY employees and includes the date when the permit was issued. And for number two, practitioner was input data on state property on SIMAN or State Asset Management Information System and process and input data regarding to state property. And then practitioner makes recording and tidying inventory items to be spent. And practitioners with duplicate document using a scanner. And for the number five, classifying the condition of LNSY employee laptops. So laptops are qualified based on good conditions, and in the code B, lightly damaged are RR, and severely damaged are RB. Each laptop is given a description of the BMN number and the condition of the laptop, then fix it. And for the number six, LNSY employee invoice recapitulations. And this Activities, I was doing recapitulation of LNSW employee antigen swab test PCR invoice in February to March. And for the obstacles encountered, number one is lack of accuracy in data, especially on Microsoft Excel. And for number two, time management is difficult because trade vendor and lecturer are held at the same times. And for number three, poor interpersonal communications. And how to overcome obstacles. Number one is exercising self-control to regulate body resistance, like conditions, and carry out activities that can increase body stamina. And for number two, strive for good time management so that all activities can be carried out based on a priority scale. And for number three, I will show more confidence. I will show more confidence so that our interlocutor also feel comfortable with what is confident. Okay, so that's all about my report during my internships. Thank you for the attentions. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.